Hello, my name is Lenora. My sister started calling me Leo, I don't remember why, but after we no longer live in the same house, that name faded to the background. When I joined forest school, I didn't want the children to make fun of Lenora, which was often done in school, so I wanted to be Leo again. And Leo because I identify with a cowardly lion in Wizard of Oz. Because like him, I want to grow courage, or at least to be aware of my own doubts about having courage, as well as the fact that I do in fact possess courage. I've done a lot of things which require courage because I know I'm afraid of a lot of things. My daughter's nickname is Yong Yong, which is courage in Taiwanese Hokkien, so courage is a big thing for me. Leo also because I wanted to be the lioness presence for the children, to be there to make sure the exploration is safe, to be there to hold space, to be there to reassure them to try. My first forest school involvement was one afternoon of weeding at the wildlings. On that fateful day, the rain and sun played hide and seek for 3 hours. I was soaked and dried and wet again and dried again. Even though weeding was very boring, something clicked. That is, I can get wet and nothing bad will happen because I can take care of myself. When I was growing up, getting rained on by purpose or by accident was unsound and unwise. Somewhere along the line, I was indoctrinated and didn't question it. There's something about getting wet in the rain. It almost always bonds children. There seems to be messages being Morse coded to us as the water pitter-patter on our amazing waterproof skin. The trees like it, the animals need it, we need it. This is a video of children from a camp. After much debating whether or not they would take off their raincoats and what their parents may say, they saw the futility of keeping on the coats and in the end had a blast at our campus puddle. And this is me playing along. These are our Saturday Bulbul children. We were very, very lucky to chance upon this temporary lake, which was almost like a mirage. Too good to be true. And again, kicking water in each other's face, which is a must if you ever find yourself in a puddle. If getting wet is my initiation to forest school, then getting lost is also an important module on this path. This is a module called Meeting Teacher Daisy, during which we got very lost. There were many moments of doubt, even sometimes a gripping fear of, will I find my way out? But this also led to some introspection of what does it feel like to lead or to follow, or to chat as you walk, not paying attention. The act of leading in the forest not only sharpens our senses, but brings such a pronounced awareness of our physical presence in relation to the world that holds us. In a recent project with Delok Belanga Sisi, a couple tweens demonstrated surprising willingness to get lost. They bashed through the forest. They questioned each other. They doubted themselves. But one element was missing, the fear of making mistakes. When we made wrong turns, we simply turned back or rerouted. Nearing the end, we were stuck amidst a thick bed of chest-high fern. It became clear that we would make our way through the fern, beating the ground to alert creatures. The spirit of getting lost was so high they attempted to bash whenever possible and said chirpily, "Isn't this what we've been doing all this time anyway?" Being comfortable with getting lost has led me to trust myself and with being myself. It is then am I able to read, to listen, to navigate, to see the way. Then there was meeting teacher Eddie, also a training module at FSS. where I discover lessons about getting dirty and being stuck in mud. On our famous FSS overnight hikes, I have walked and felt so tired I nearly fell asleep mid-stride, and this is V for victory at the end of our walk. Through these experiences, I learned about getting dirty and getting tired, which may not feel good, but is an integral part of rhythm, the rhythm of being alive. I think Darren said something like, if things don't move, then it would be stuck. Now I understand it's the same with good feelings too. If I insist on staying clean or taking it easy, I would be stuck. All the above experiences I would sum up as part of my unschooling. I will not attempt to define unschooling here, but as Akilah Richards adequately shared in her book, Raising Free People, we find our own meaning and apply our experiences to the making of our future selves. I think my first big unschooling moment rushed in when I decided to take care of my daughter instead of returning to work. Then there was a lot of confusion and fear when I realized I am not who I thought I was. Now being part of Forest School, the second stretch of unschooling. The journey has eased somewhat, having met like-minded people and ample opportunities to witness the children, my younger selves, play, fight, argue, be inventive, try and fail, and try and succeed. This is Livy, my brave one, hiking up a fairly steep slope. Right before taking on the endeavor, we wondered if there would be anything at the top, a way out. And if there's no way out, then what's the point? But even before I reached any conclusion, she had already begun, ambling uphill, self-schooling, self-empowering, and self-prioritizing what is important to her. I am ever so grateful for her company on my self-schooling and all the friends at FSS, the coaches, parents, and children. Thank you.